Air-to-air combat is rare, but with a massive spike in escalation between nuclear-armed neighbors, India and Pakistan, a dogfight has taken place. In a remarkable feat, an Indian pilot has shot down Pakistani F-16 flying his MiG-21, which is basically a generation older fighter jet when compared to F-16. The air duel is one of its kind in recent times. The interesting part is that the battle was between Pakistan Air Force (PAF's) most formidable fighter against the Indian Air Force (IAF's) least capable fighter. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Indian pilot in Russian-made MiG-21 shot down Pakistan's American-made F-16. Let's get into the details. On the 14th of February 2019, a convoy of vehicles carrying security personnel on the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway was attacked by a vehicle-borne suicide bomber in the Pulwama district. The attack resulted in the deaths of 40 Central Reserve Police Force (CRPF) personnel and the attacker. The responsibility for the attack was claimed by the Pakistan-based Islamist militant group Jaish-e-Mohammed. On the 26th of February, about 2 weeks after the Pulwama terror strike, 12 IAF Mirage 2000 fighter jets struck joint training camps of Jaish and LET inside Pakistan. It completely destroyed the camp by dropping 1,000-kilogram bombs. The operation took 19 minutes to complete. The strike was conducted after specific intel inputs were received that indicated that 300 to 400 Jaish terrorists, including 25 top commanders, would gather in the Balakot camp to celebrate the Pulwama terror attack. The General Dynamics F-16 Fighting Falcon is a single-engine, supersonic, multi-role fighter aircraft originally developed by General Dynamics, which is now Lockheed Martin. Designed as per the requirement of U.S. Air Force, it is an air superiority fighter. It has a top speed of Mach 2 and a combat radius of 340 miles or 550 kilometers. When fully loaded, it weighs in at around 26,500 pounds or 12,000 kilograms. The unit cost of F-16 is around 15 to 19 million US dollars, depending on variant. The F-16 has also been produced by air forces of 25 nations apart from the US and is currently the world's most numerous fixed-wing military aircraft. Pakistan has about 75 F-16s of different variants, and it's the most capable fighter in PAF's inventory. The Mikoyan-Gurevich MiG-21 is a supersonic interceptor aircraft designed by the Mikoyan-Gurevich Design Bureau in the Soviet Union. It has a top speed of Mach 1.76 and a combat radius of 230 miles or 370 kilometers. When fully loaded, it weighs in at around 19,230 pounds or 8,725 kilograms. The unit cost of MiG-21 is around 2 million US dollars, which makes it 8 to 9 times cheaper than an F-16. In 1961, the Indian Air Force opted to purchase the MiG-21. At that time, the Soviet Union offered India full transfer of technology and rights for local assembly. In 1964, the MiG-21 became the first supersonic fighter jet to enter service with the IAF. Since 1963, India has introduced more than 1,200 MiG fighters into its air force. As of 2019, 113 MiG-21s are known to be in operation in the IAF. All of these have been upgraded to MiG-21 Bison standard. This upgrade enhances many important aspects like better integration with missiles. MiG-21 serves as an interceptor aircraft in the IAF. It's currently the least capable fighter of the Indian Air Force, and the service plans to phase these out by 2021 to 2022. On the 27th of February, a package of 24 Pakistani aircraft crossed over the Line of Control (LOC). The strike formation contained 8 F-16s, 4 Mirage 3 aircraft, 4 Chinese-made JF-17 Thunder fighters. These were escorted by 8 other fighters. Indian side immediately sent a package of 8 fighters, which included 4 Sukhoi 30s, 2 upgraded Mirage 2000s, and 2 MiG-21 Bisons. Having seen the prompt response of IAF, the Pakistani fighters hurriedly dropped their payloads and quickly turned back. As per reports, one of the MiG-21, piloted by Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman, gave chase and got a lock on F-16 using R-73 missile. He fired the missile and shot down the F-16. The Wimple R-73 is a short-range air-to-air missile developed by Wimple MPO that entered service in 1984. It has a range of 30 kilometers and flies at a speed of Mach 2.5. It uses all-aspect infrared homing. The MiG-21 caught fire after that. The pilot landed in Pakistan side after ejecting and was captured. It's not clear if it was hit by a Pakistani air defense battery or had a technical snag. This clearly indicates that skill levels of pilots and support from other assets like Airborne Early Warning (AEW) aircraft play a very important role during within visual range combat. Under immense diplomatic pressure from India and world community, Pakistan decided to release the Indian pilot, and he got back to India on the 1st of March. It must be noted that American F-16 provided to Pakistan comes with riders. These can be used only for self-defense and anti-terror operations in its own soil and are not meant for carrying out attacks on other countries. Keeping this aspect in view, Pakistan has officially denied using F-16s, but it seems the truth is coming out now. As per reports, India is sharing evidence with the US about the deployment of F-16s. The data includes radar signatures and visuals of F-16 captured from the Indian side. Not only this, Indian Air Force also displayed parts of the AIM-120C5 Advanced Medium Range Air-to-Air Missile (AMRAAM) fired by the F-16 during a press briefing. AIM-120C5 is manufactured by America's Raytheon. The wreckage contains identification number which can be tracked back to determine its origin and date of manufacture. It's to be noted that out of all the fighters possessed by PAF, only F-16 can deploy the AIM-120C. Though some Pakistani publications claim that the missile was sold by the US to Taiwan, but Taiwan's Air Force stated that identification numbers displayed did not match any of its missiles, and such as missiles supplied by the US were for Taiwan's own use and never sold by Taiwan to anyone else. It remains to be seen what steps the US takes in this regard.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.